I intend to stay with home. I ain't going home. I told, I said, I'm ready yet. I say, I never get to bed. I say, I have a good time. Don't pick up the line. My name is Eugene Petersen. I was born in Frederiksted, St. Croix, Virgin Islands, and I grew up here in St. Croix. I went away to study veterinary medicine, and I got my doctor's degree back in 1975 or so. And I came back home to practice to my profession. Besides that, I am a musician.
We're AM 970 WSTX with AM Friday. Here's your host, Doc Petersen.
I have a radio program on one of the local radio stations, and basically it's a talk show. All right. It's Friday. It's AM. Friday, AM with yours truly, Doc Petersen and Peter Abrahams. We speak about the topic of the day, whatever is in the newspaper, or whatever anyone wants to call in about. People are celebrating less and less holidays. You know, you always got some section of group that object to a particular holiday for one reason or the other. The biggest one is Columbus Day, because of all the bad things that happened when Columbus and the Europeans came to the New World, as they called it. I think that Denmark is one of the countries that are responsible, whether it's related to past activities or not. It's just a worldwide duty that if one country is prospering well, it's natural for them to reach out to another country to assist. Some of the things that Denmark can do is help us out with our educational process. As a matter of fact, I am involved in an exchange program between the University of Aalborg and Copenhagen. The problem that we have is that the students from Denmark have the finances together because of the free education that is given to students in Denmark. However, the converse is not true. The students of the Virgin Islands have to pay their way. So that has sort of created an imbalance. Denmark is noted for its energy conservation efforts. And as you know, the Virgin Islands have sunshine 90% of the time. And we also have windy air. They have the trade winds. With those two entities in abundance, and with the expertise that Denmark have. I've been to Denmark and I see the beautiful windmills that you have, and I think that would be great for assistance there. The problem that we have is that because the U.S. Virgin Islands does not handle its international affairs, it would have to go through the U.S. State Department. We're Americans, we're part of the United States, and you ask the average American, especially if they don't live on the East Coast of the United States, about the Virgin Islands, and they have no clue.
Jomfruøerne er det, man i USA kalder unincorporated territory. Det vil sige, at øerne ikke er en del af USA, men er et område, som er kontrolleret af USA. Indbyggerne kan stemme til lokale valg, men ikke til præsidentvalg.
We're not happy with our current situation, but we talk about it all the time. We don't vote for the president, delegate to Congress doesn't vote. All of this lead back to status. You could either be independent, you could be free association, or you could want more incorporation into the United States as a state.
Der har været mange diskussioner og forsøg på at skrive en forfatning eller en grundlov for øerne. Men indtil nu har man ikke fundet ud af, hvilken status man kan samle et flertal for i befolkningen.
I used to be one of those that thought that that we weren't ready for independence, but after reading and stuff like that, there's no such thing as being ready. Whatever decision is being made should be made by the people that live in the Virgin Islands, pay their taxes in the Virgin Islands, and consider the Virgin Islands their home. Life, economically wise, have been very stressful to us. The most serious problem that we have now is jobs. If you could get the students to stay in school until they acquire a high school diploma or a trade diploma where they become useful citizens, then they would have no reason to resort to crime, which is the next serious problem that we have. But despite all of that, the Virgin Islands, like Denmark, is a happy place. And we see reports of how Danes are the happiest people in the world. Well, we refute that because the people of the Virgin Islands are also very happy people. Coconut, 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 coconut. Coconut woman is calling out, and every day you can hear her shout. Coconut woman is calling out, and every day you can hear her shout. Drink your coconut water, good for your daughter.